What's up? At this point in the game, you should have a blank grid and you should have a grid on your drawing. So at this point, I'm going to show you guys how to use the grid method to start taking this image here and start moving it over to the blank grid. You're going to do it one square at a time. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to turn it over and do it upside down. You might be like, Mr. West, we're supposed to do this upside down? Yeah, do this upside down. I don't know what it is about it, but whenever you turn an image upside down and you begin to draw it, somewhere on the right side of your brain it begins to flip from a person sitting down with their arms crossed with the landscape in the background. Then when you turn it over and you start drawing it, it just turns into a bunch of lines. I don't know how it works. I don't know what inside our brain makes us realize this is just a bunch of lines, but it works. So do it. Turn it upside down. Whenever you turn it upside down, you're then going to start going square by square. And when I say square by square, I mean literally this square. Is there anything in that square? No. Then you go to the next square. Then you go to the next square. And then you go to the next square. Oh, you see stuff in this square? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares in. Then you're going to go to your blank grid and you're going to start here. You're going to start here and you're going to start filling in square by square all the information in here. So whenever you see me doing the demo, you'll see my pencil and my finger move at the same time from the picture to the grid. Just do as I do, you'll be fine. It looks hard, but I promise you it's not. It's not hard. Also, I'm just gonna give you a heads up, do not place really heavy expectations on yourself. Meaning, do not expect yourself to be perfect. As in, when your picture does not come out, when this drawing does not come out exactly like this one, don't beat yourself up over it. It's not about perfection. It's about the process of trying something. That's what it's really about. And that's where character is formed. That's wherever your ability to work is formed, your work ethic. That is where it's formed. No one is going to be exactly the same. No one is going to come out perfect because there is no perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. The only thing that there is you. And that's what really matters here, is forming who you are and your work ethic and your personality and getting to know yourself better when it comes to art or anything for that matter. All right, well, I'm not going to continue talking about all that big lifey junk. Let's just start making some art. I'm going to go ahead and do the overhead camera and we're going to go square by square and I'm going to show you how it's done. So what I now have, I'm going to back that up a lot. Okay, so I now have a grid on the face and I'm going to have a grid on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer square by square. So this square goes to this square. And then that square goes to this square. Then this square goes to that square. Then this square goes to that one. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And I see that this line is right here. Like that, and then I see this one is right here. I also see it comes down a little, like this, and I see it come up this direction. Then I move from this square to that square, right here, and I see it comes like this. And I see it almost touches right here, so I just copy it over. This is why gridding is so wonderfully easy, and I encourage everyone to do it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have to do it upside down. Boop, 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 boop. So if I do it upside down, I just start at this square right here. And that square goes right here. Also doesn't hurt if you draw right on top of this. Does not hurt at all. The square I'm looking at, I put my finger on. And the square I'm working on, I put my thumb on, my pencil on. And as I move my finger, I move my pencil. So I can actually work on this square right here if I want to. And actually, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Sometimes people like to fold it like this. Like to fold along the edges, you can do that too. Sometimes I like to do the perimeter line, the entire perimeter line first. All right, I've just now completed my perimeter line, so I'm not going to worry about all this. I'm not going to worry about all that. I'm just going to worry about the interior. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this. I also encourage you guys to actually draw on here to help you out. Go over the lines that you want to keep. So I'm going to go ahead and do this part right here. So I completed my grid. Here's the Mona Lisa that I did. And then here is my version of it right here. Now obviously it's not great, it's not perfect, it's not a perfect replica, but it's proportionate, meaning all the right pieces are on the right places, and I tried my best, which is what matters. Honestly, there's probably some students out there that can do better than me, but there's my attempt. This counts for 2 rough drafts. The grid is 1 rough draft, and then the drawing is a 2nd rough draft. After you get done putting your grid on this and you copy it over to this one, you're done with this. You can throw it away. Unless, of course, you lose this and you have to redo it. That's the 2 rough drafts. Go ahead and try yours. It's okay if it looks terrible. I mean, look at mine. That's pretty terrible. I just want you to try. I want you to try and try your best. It should look somewhat like the Mona Lisa. You should look somewhat like what you're doing. Can't wait to see your work. Go ahead and put it inside your art portfolio and let me know when it's there. Thanks.